Yet water, particularly in rural areas, is essentially unpriced. Farmers pay nothing for water, neither do they pay very much for electricity to run their pumps that withdraw water from aquifers. I guess I have two questions. The Economist article portrayed India's water issues in almost biblical terms, particularly if there's global warming, which would cause drier conditions in the subcontinent. And do you agree with that assessment? And second, what might be the prospects for addressing pricing policies that help to explain overuse and waste and mismanagement of water?
I do agree that we have a serious problem in regard to properly harnessing our water resources. There is a huge shortfall in our needs as regards drinking water. There is also a shortfall in terms of water required for agriculture. There is concern, which is voiced from several sections, that there is mismanagement of water resources, that there is wastage, as you put it, of water, or also a situation where water resources are not adequately paid for. In other words, people avail of water at prices far lower than what is their real value, are careless about it, and there is therefore a lot of wastage of water supply, water resources. Government is, yes, acutely aware of it. And the management of water resources has become a major concern. The task has to be done on such a gigantic level. It has to reach out to remote villages, that it is therefore a difficult task, but nonetheless it is one that has to be done. Water has to be treated as a very valuable commodity, as a commodity which should not be frittered away or wasted. And I think the government is trying to do this by creating greater awareness through processes of education, through television, through the media, making people realize that it's a national commodity, it's a priceless commodity, and should be treated as such.
Let me hasten to add that your problems are not so terribly different from problems in many other countries, including the United States.
I think all resources the world over have to be treated with more respect, whether it is here or in our own country. And unless people feel more committed towards preserving resources and treating them with respect, resources will be wasted. As you rightly said, this is not something only peculiar to our country. It is common with several other countries. And I think as time goes along, I think we certainly are becoming more aware. The per capita consumption of water in our country is dreadfully low. It can only be raised if there is better water management. We get floods. Government is now trying to see how flood water can be managed, deeper reservoirs. There was a time when every village in India had a pond, a big pond, and a lot of rainwater would be stored. Now, over time, some of those ponds have been converted for other purposes. They become agricultural land, houses have come up there. But it is necessary to make sure that you have the provision to be able to store water when it comes. And I think better late than never, but policy is directed in that area. Thank you so much, friends. It's been a great pleasure being with you, and I hope to see some of you, more of you, in New York. Thank you very much.
Thank you again, Mr. Counsel General. We have a small gift for you that I'll present to you at the close of today's program. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. Thank you again to Kegler, Brown, Hill, and Ritter for their support. We are adjourned. Enjoy your weekend.